channel. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Day went by pretty good for me, you know, kind of a lazy Sunday. So, this will be the tutorial to Bedding Man. I made a couple videos of it purposely, give you a couple ideas of how to go about it. But once you know the handling, I'm sure you'll come up with new and exciting ideas on your own. And the only thing it was taking a pencil and making a little line on either corner of the card. I used two in Performance. So if those look familiar, they were part of it. So what I did was I made a prediction. So all I did was legitimately look for the soulmates. Look for the soulmates to the marked cards. So these are my quote-unquote predictions. I had them set off to the side. Right? And then I just went into anything. So you can make sure I got this set up right. So you can legitimately go into anything you want. So now their selections are on the deck, right? You can give it a couple shuffles, how many you want. In case the deck gets turned around, because you're gonna hand this to the spectator to shuffle. That's why I marked on either side. So what I did was basically look for those markings. So there's one of them, and there's another one, right? So those were their selections. I got them lost in the deck. And then that's when I went with if I could find your cards. You guys owe me $100. Little did they know that my predictions matched their selections. So I basically started going through it. The good thing about the markings, you can see their card coming up, so you can continue with your pattern however you want to do it. Just don't cover up their card. And then that's when I said, I think I might have passed one of your cards, and you look at them, you kind of get a tell, and then you keep going. And then you stop and say, oh, well, I think I might have passed another one of your cards. But you already know what you're looking for. You keep going. So right now I know this is their next card. And then you say, you can, whatever you want to say, look, I went through, and I think this is where I even pointed out, I went through 2/3 of the deck. I got a little bit of the deck left, so obviously I had to pass one of your cards, and even though you already know that, you just keep going a little bit more. And then you say, okay, I got a little bit of the deck left. And I've had to pass your cards by now. And then that's when you bet. I'm like, look, I bet you guys $100 on the next two cards I turn over here. Right? The next card, two cards I turn over from here will be your cards. And then they take the bet. And then you turn over those two. I guess don't say from here. Just say the next two cards you turn over, which would make more sense. And they said, look, I made two predictions to start. And if these two cards are the soulmates to your card or match your card in any way, you guys owe me an extra $100. And of course it is. So that's why I did that. Simple marking on the card, a little pencil mark. I got a video on a contingent plan. You know, I think one or two of your cards in your deck, probably a joker, maybe an ace, should have a mark on it somewhere. So, for example, we use that card. The spectator freely chooses a card. We'll say that card. They put the deck on top of that marked card so you know where it's at and you haven't cut it, right? So now you're basically looking for that marked card to find their selected card. So that is the explanation to betting men and betting man. Hope you guys are having a good day.